up here. So today I had one stream that was great, that went really good, and then I had one where I just had some issues with my phone holder and the viewfinder. And a lot of this is like connected to, I don't want to bore you to tears about this because it's like not fun and exciting to talk about. And why do I want to talk about it? Because it's just kind of like whatever. Um, but my phone setup, the way that I set up my phone and what I use for streaming is like I need it to work. I need it to work, and I need it to work well because I want to provide like good content for you guys. And so that's what we're trying right now. I want horizontal to be possible for me. So that's what I'm trying. I'm trying some horizontal. I found out some of my issues, not all of them. I do think that my phone is picky. I've tried going horizontal a bunch and had trouble. Had my phone not want me to do it. So that's kind of been a thing. But excuse me, I'm yawning here. It's kind of a thing. Hold on, I just want to see if I can get the stream up here. Just want to see it on the screen so I can see if there, if anybody comments or anything. So, because the last thing I want to do is to not see if somebody comments. That's really important. So I have a new sort of setup over here where I can see, and I can see live chat. So that's super important. Okay, good. I'm glad. So just give me 1 second. 1 little second here. I just want to get on so I can both see any chat, and I can also see if there's anything. I can see what the screen looks like too. So, okay. Let me get some light going here. And we'll test this out. I will edit out the beginning of this if I get too long-winded. And so it won't, be a drag for people on the rewatch. But, trying to improve things can be tricky. I've done so many lives today. So, yeah. Okay. What's going on? I can't see. Am I having issues? Am I on still? I'm wondering. I'm not seeing the stream. There it is. Okay. There it is. Okay, good. Let's do this. So we're gonna draw Gus the bus because I picked out this picture. So this is a hawaiian truck in Maui. Look at how cute it is. Isn't that adorable? It's this cute little VW bus, like a vintage one. And it's just the cutest thing. I love it. Oops. Go away. Okay, that works. So it's super cute, and that's what their hawaiian looks like. So I want to draw this today. So tonight. So I'm just gonna do like a fun little quickie, right? Famous last words, as I always say. But I do want to do just kind of a little quick one. Just a little quick one so I can just test out my setup here. and see if everything works good for now, because we can always make improvements, and I always want to keep making improvements to my setup. And it's got a cute little, oh, wait, like that. And it's over like that. And then it's like that. And then the bus. So it's got a little awning. And just thinking out loud here, trying to get it. Trying to get it going here. Wheel. There. Wheel there. And then they have the menu and the doors that open. Oh, sort of like that actually. Wrong angle. Like that. And like that. Okay. Super cute bus. Let's use like light green maybe. Can be a little darker. Let's do this one. My name's Kathy, and I live stream every day. And this is an impromptu one. I don't usually have like a set schedule for night, but tonight I'm testing out a new setup. So I thought I would pop on and try it out live because I really am very excited about it, and I want to see if it's going to serve my needs, at least for a little while, until I can do even better. So just the name of the game is just always keep trying to improve. That's my goal, and that's what I'm doing. So we're drawing Gus the bus, which is like a cute little bus that is an shave ice bus in Maui, Hawaii. And look at how cute it is. And it's a real bus that travels around. It's kind of like, food truck, but it's a bus. And it's super, super cute. So I recently, just today, set up, I had a live stream doing this one today. And that one went really nice, really fun. And then I had another live stream doing this one. And this one was so sad when I rewatched it because it was like half out of frame. I had it up in I have a canvas lamp, which is, it's part light, part phone holder. Anyway, it was out of frame. So I decided to make a change because I don't want that to happen again. And I think it's sort of, I think I have the ability to make improvements. And so I just took the day by the reins and I just did it. Set up an over the head camera thing with what I had here at home without buying new stuff, which I will do if I need to, but I wanted to test out with stuff that I had and see what I could put together. So I have an overhead phone holder right now, which seems to be working well, and I'm going to be using it for the foreseeable future until it becomes something that is not working for me, which I can see that potentially in the future because it's not super flexible in terms of like moving it around. But I think for this, as long as I have a laptop right there, so I have my screen, and then I have, so I can see the camera there, and then I have my camera here, should be fine. So it should work. We're going to do it. I think I'm going to include in this one Gus's VW sometimes has a surfboard on the top like that. So I think I'm going to integrate that too because I think it's really cute. This is the awning. Underneath is a little shaded. So I go live a couple times a day, and I will be going live tomorrow at 10 a.m. again. And then I go live at 12:30 p.m. too. The 12:30 p.m. live is, and these are Eastern time, 12:30 is a quiet live, but the cool thing about now having a screen right here that I can see is I can keep an eye on chat. So I can keep an eye on if there's any questions or anything like that. So let's draw a little person in here. We have, here we go, this little table thing, little stand table. this was a little mistake I did. We're going to fix that with the blender pen, which can also sort of do a job. Just this will sort of fade out a little bit, some of the colors. So I'm just going to draw it on there and leave it, because this is the awning and I accidentally drew that line. So that will fade some of that awning. These are the doors that open. Just looking at my screen. I'm going to pick a few more colors because I think I want a darker brown for her hair. So let's just grab one of these, and I'll put links in the description later if I even keep this live. I'm not sure I will or not, but this is my test. This is like a test to see how I like my new setup, and that is why I came on tonight. And I'm drawing a shave ice truck in Maui called Gusthebus. It's called like Gus's shave ice, Hawaiian shave ice, but people do call it Gusthebus, and it says Gusthebus right on. It says Gusthebus here, and then sometimes they have a surfboard on the top that says Gusthebus. So I think I might add that on. Yeah, I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna add the surfboard on or not. I might. Just looking at my picture, I could add one right there. Yeah, that would be cute actually. Let's do it. Let's add that. Let's add the surfboard. And I have a much easier time now seeing chat. So I'm trying to keep my eye on chat in case anybody asks any questions about anything. These markers are Ohuhu. They're the Pupe set. and they are water-based, and they are meant to not shred your paper. So they're marketed to be like anti-paper shredding, if that makes sense. So I forget the exact words, but that's how they market them. So this and this part are like chalkboard. So I'm gonna see, maybe do like a purple. That seems a bit intense. Let's do that and that, and oh yeah, let's do this. Let's add some darker blue because this VW bus is a pretty bright blue. It's one of those like really like from the 60s. It's a vintage one. It's super cute. I'll show you a picture. See, it's pretty cute, huh? It's a real working one. There we go. Wait, can you see? Okay. I have a little bit of a delay, so that, wow, where's that? Okay. Little bit of a delay on my screen, so. Oh, I just noticed they have a cute little, they have like a little window that can open in the front. That's so cute. Well, I don't think I drew it anatomically correct, but that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, this is a super cute little place. And if I ever get back to Maui, I will look them up. I'm going to add, there's a little, like a ladder over here. I'm just going to add that. Oh, make sure that you can see me. Yeah, okay, good. Trying to really keep my eye on that. So this is my test. I'm just trying to keep my eye on everything to make sure that nothing's like off screen, because that is just such a bummer. I don't want that to happen. Yeah. Happened to me today when I drew another piece and I saw the replay and I was like, oh no, that did not happen. And it did. So that was kind of a bummer, but what do? You know, you just have to keep trying, you know, keep trying, keep doing better. That's it. That's all you can do. So this is just a super chill, a little chill drawing fest here. So flavors are here. So I'm not gonna make that like dark because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna use light colors. Let's just color it rest in pink like that. So the doors are pink. And then we'll do the windows, like that. And then echo the green there like that. And maybe do a little bit of shade with this shady pink color. It works really good for shade. And then let's see. Okay, we have pictures of hawaii's down here. So just gonna do like this right now. Fill that in later. So just general shapes. So you can add in the shaved ice later. And Use some little cups. I think I'll try not to use that part of the pen. These pens have a brush and then they have a fine tip. And I find the fine tip to be fine. The fine tip's fine, except it's probably pretty hard to see on a stream. And it's also the lighter colors are real hard to see. So let's do a purple one. And let's be unconventional. Gusthebus. Okay, that works. Let's do some tropical designs on this awning to match the picture a little bit. Darker one. Let's tackle that surfboard. Okay, it's yellow. Yellow flowers. And then pink flower. And it says Gus. VW and Gus. I do like these markers, I will say, because I'm just being honest. You know, I would like a few more in a certain hues than we have available here, but that's okay. I don't have to have everything in one set of markers, but Gus. Like very, very cute little car. Didn't I just say I wasn't going to use the fine tip on these? Well, guess what? I was wrong. Decided to do it. It's good for some things. Even on a live stream. It's good for little outlines. We'll do a little outline. Good for that. Background on the surfboard. Okay, now let's get some beach. Let's get some beach going. Some green. I'm going to put some sand. Little sand. Try to adjust my lighting so maybe it's a little better. A little bit better, maybe? No, or that's in the way. We don't like that. No good. Excuse me as I try to adjust. Just a little. I'm trying to do a test, see how comfortable I can get with my new setup. It's not really new. It's my same table. I have an overhead holder thing now. You know, it holds my camera, although it's not, there's not a lot of flexibility. So I don't think it's like a forever solution, but I do think it's good for now because I want to continually get better. I want to continually improve my setup and your experience here with me. So that's really what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. You guys are listening. Hey. Wait, is your name Kiki? Anyway, this is my first time today. I usually join tons of lives. Well, thank you so much for commenting. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. I really appreciate your comment. So yeah, so this I go live every day, twice. I go live in the morning at 10, and that's 60-minute art. And then sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's way too long. Like the other day, I did a 2-hour one. Yep, that's wild, right? and excuse me, and then I go live. I do like a quiet live stream, and that's at 12:30, and that's Eastern time. So 10 a.m. Eastern time and 12:30 p.m. Eastern time in the afternoon. And then this is like a surprise live tonight because I had on my second live today, I had a very sad moment after I watched it, or after I did it. I rewatched just a tiny bit just to see like everything came out. And it turned out that my page was like half off and blurry, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm so done with I need to level up a little bit. I need to level up a little bit here because this is not working for me. I need to do better. So that's what happened. Today, I took the day and I figured it out. I figured out some new things to do. I did a new setup, which is stuff I had that I've used for different various things because I'm like a mad scientist and I have a lot of stuff in various lives and stuff, shows that I've done and whatever. So yeah, so I set up a bar across the top of my table and I figured out, I repurposed a phone holder and I stuck it up there. So now it's up there. $8, $5 and $8. 5, and then a large one is 8. And then flavors. Let's see if we can zoom in on some of these flavors. We got fruit punch, strawberry, orange creamsicle. Let's look for some fun ones. Orange passion, butterbeer, watermelon, sour apple, blue Hawaiian, like that. Blue Hawaiian. On point. Lilikoi. Well, yes, we want some flavors that you will find in Hawaii. Lychee, tiger's blood, pina colada, tiger's blood. I don't know what tiger's blood is. I did know at one point. I'm sure I found out because I've seen it. I saw it when I went to Hawaii a couple years ago. Guava, and I don't think I tried it. Tiger's blood. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Pineapple orange. I don't see ube. Thought there would be ube. Let's do butterbeer, right? That'd be fun. For the Harry Potter fans in the house. Butterbeer. I'm gonna make those a little bit stronger with green. This green, maybe we'll try this one. Oh, that's not strong enough. I'm gonna just go boop and move this up a little bit. Okay. Blue, Hawaiian, lychee, guava, and butterbeer. Let's do, yeah, this one's good. This one's good for outlines, for thin lines. Lilith, clay, tiger's blood. butter here, 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 butter beer. Okay. Let's do some fun little additions now. Let's just add some cute details because we can, just for fun. And then we're going to do the same to lines there. Let's fix this up here. $5. See. That's cute. Aloha. Aloha. And yes. I'm just adding some little fun details. And then a little shade. Little shade. There we go. That's so cute. That's like it, like it. Okay. All right, now I'm going to do some little greenery here and there. There's not a lot of variation with the tones of these markers. I mean, you can totally make it work, and they're a really good addition to other sets, to just your collection. But they aren't like the be all end all, if you know what I'm saying. I would say they're great for additional colors. And I think that if they were all you had, you could make it work, but you would probably want to get some additional colors to, you know, to complement the colors that these offer, because they're a little not all inclusive, all encompassing selection of colors. You know what I'm saying? That's real cute. That's good. Excellent. I like it. It's very cute. No lady in the truck there. All right. We have this. We have the awning, little lady, menu board pictures. We have flavors, sizes, wheels. We got wheels. We got shade under the bus. We have like a pink over here, whatever that is. And then we're going to do some ocean behind. Do some water. And a little bit of beach. I'm going to stand up just so I can make sure to get this even-ish. Even-ish. See? So that's okay. A little shade. And I'll do it all. I think I'm going to have to, excuse me, go in with a little bit. Just a little bit here. Okay. That one. My sand. And then I'm going to use this to give me some sky. Let's do a little bit of something over here. That. Some island in the distance. All right, there's Gus the bus. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to hang it up now, and I'll be back streaming again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern and 12:30 p.m. afternoon Eastern. All right. See ya. Bye. Have a good night.